In a vibrant commercial town nestled amidst the breathtaking landscape of Africa, the winding, muddy streets often echoed with whispers about Noshawna, a woman whose unparalleled beauty captivated everyone who crossed her path. She was the embodiment of allure, her presence commanding attention and admiration, yet the shadows in her eyes told a different story. Beneath her striking exterior, Noshawna harbored a storm of turmoil and anger, trapped in a life she never chose, a life as a stripper. Noshawna's past was a tapestry of pain and resilience. Her childhood was marred by her mother's cruel words, telling her she should never have been born, and her father's illness and untimely death. Desperation drove her to the city, where survival became her sole focus. By 15, she was working as a bartender, and by 20, she had become a stripper, displaying her body in a world that both desired and judged her. Her beauty was a double-edged sword, drawing attention but also bringing endless sorrow. On the other side of town lived DePaulo, a humble carpenter. His life was a stark contrast to Noshawna's. DePaulo was a man of unwavering faith, his heart filled with prayers for a wonderful wife to share his life with. His hands, calloused from years of shaping wood, created beautiful pieces that adorned many homes in the town. One bright afternoon, as DePaulo was in town to purchase supplies, he caught sight of Noshawna walking with a group of girls. At that very moment, time seemed to stand still. He was struck by her beauty, but more than that, he felt an inexplicable connection tug at his heart. Summoning all his courage, DePaulo approached her and said, "Missy, I don't know you, but I think you are my future wife. Will you marry me?" The girls who were walking with Noshawna look at each other and laugh. Noshawna, accustomed to advances but not such bold declarations, was taken aback. She laughed, a sound mingled with bitterness and disbelief, and replied, "You have to do better than that." Her mind was flooded with memories of her troubled childhood. She recalled her mother, who had once told her she should never have been born, her father falling ill and succumbing to death, and her desperate flight to the city. Work was scarce, and by a young age, she had become a woman to early then being an innocent child, then selling dreams to strangers in a smoky haze of neon lights and pulsating music. DePaulo, however, was undeterred. He saw something in Noshawna that others overlooked, a soul in need of love and redemption. He visited her workplace persistently, each time asking for her hand in marriage, and each time, Noshawna turned him down. Yet, with every visit, a seed of doubt about her current life was planted in her heart. Could there be more to life than this endless cycle of pain and survival? One evening, as Noshawna performed at the club, a shadowy figure entered and ordered a drink. It was her mother. They exchanged a few words, but her mother did not recognize her own daughter. This cruel twist of fate drove a dagger into Noshawna's heart, and she fled the club, tears of anger and pain streaming down her face. Despite her cold exterior, DePaulo remained undeterred. He continued his visits, his presence a constant reminder that not everyone saw her as broken or beyond redemption. Then, one fateful night, the tension in the club boiled over, erupting into a violent brawl. Caught in the chaos, Noshawna was badly injured by certain staff and customers who saw her as nothing more than collateral damage. DePaulo, who happened to be nearby, heard the commotion and rushed inside. Shielding her with his own body, he took the brunt of the blows resulted with blood running down his face and carried her to safety, his arms cradling her fragile form protectively. He took her home, his heart aching for the woman who had captured his soul. Days later, Noshawna awoke in DePaulo's modest home, her body aching but her spirit disoriented. She looked around, her eyes landing on DePaulo, who sat by her bedside with unwavering determination with a bandage on his forehead. "You are my wife. I want no one else," he declared with a quiet intensity. Noshawna was speechless. Never had she encountered such kindness, such relentless determination. Though her initial response was to recoil, the seed of trust had been planted. She fled back to her old ways, fearing the vulnerability of opening her heart. But DePaulo did not give up. He scoured the town, searching for her in every club until he found her at the far end of town again at a new club, and moments later DePaulo approached her and said, "I love you. then simply, his eyes reflecting the sincerity of his words. This time, Noshawna felt something shift within her. She began to trust him, slowly allowing the walls around her heart to crumble. They spent more time together, and she found solace in his unwavering faith and gentle strength. As time passed, Noshawna grew to love DePaulo. Their bond deepened, and they decided to marry. Their union was simple, yet profound, a testament to the power of love and faith. The early years of their marriage were challenging because of her past. They had little but each other, yet they were rich in determination and hope. Noshawna's sharp mind and keen business sense complemented DePaulo's craftsmanship. Together, they began to build a life from nothing. Noshawna managed the finances, ensuring every coin was spent wisely, while DePaulo worked tirelessly in his carpentry shop. Their hard work paid off, and soon, their business began to thrive. With the birth of their two children, Hakeem and Naheem, their lives took on new meaning. DePaulo taught them the carpentry trade, passing on the skills and knowledge of the business that had sustained him. Noshawna, with her indomitable spirit, instilled in them the values of resilience and perseverance. Their family grew stronger, and their business expanded. They eventually opened a factory that provided employment for the entire village, transforming their community. Years passed, and DePaulo and Noshawna reached their golden years. Their children took over the business, which had become a cornerstone of the town. The couple, now content and peaceful, enjoyed watching the sunrise and sunset each day from their veranda, basking in the love and legacy they had built together. Their factory was more than a business. It was a symbol of their journey, a testament to the transformative power of love and faith.